Hi everybody, this is ATEEQ. Welcome to our YouTube channel Engineering Drive. Now we have successfully completed the concepts of physical layer. Now let me start the next layer now, introduction to data link layer. So what is the data link layer and what is the significance of this? Each and everything I am going to discuss in my today's introductory class. So dear students, the internet is a combination of networks glued together by connecting devices which are routers or switches. We know that in internet there are number of devices that are connected with each other to form a network. Now, if a packet is to travel from a host to another host, it needs to pass through these networks. Now we know that directly, let us say if sender has sent one packet, it will not directly go to the receiver. There will not be a single direct link available between them. Compulsory there will be different types of routers, switches or other types of networks available between this sender and receiver. Is it okay? Communication at the data link layer is node to node. Now we need to see this point. As we are talking about data link layer, in data link layer we are talking about that node to node communication will be available here. Now what is the meaning of node to node? We will discuss here. A data unit from one point in the internet needs to pass through many networks that can be LANs and WANs to reach another point. So let us say if one sender has sent the data to receiver, then directly it will not go to the receiver. That particular data unit or that particular packet should transmit to various intermediate LANs and WANs, then it will go to the correct destination. That's what this point says. Now these LANs and WANs are connected by routers. So these are the devices which connect this local area networks and wide area networks. It is customary to refer to the two end hosts and the routers as nodes and the networks in between as links. Now dear students, in data link layer, we need to refer and call those hosts and networks as nodes, and the network that is available between them is a links. So once we understand this one, then the concept of data link layer will be very easy to understood. So dear students, what we are calling? We are calling with the hosts as well as the routers with one name. What is that name? Nodes. You can see here. And I am calling these networks with one name, links. Now, nodes and links. Nodes and links are the main building blocks of this data link layer now. We don't know what devices are available in the network. We don't know to whom they are communicating with the network. We don't know how many routers are available. We don't know how many switches are available. We don't know whether LAN is available or WAN is available. But in an abstract view, we call them as with two names. One is nodes, another one is links. Now let me show you this diagram now. Now you can see this is a in-depth diagram, a small part of this internet, and how we can summarize this small part of the internet into this diagram, which is nodes and links. This is an abstract view. Now you can see here, this is a source and this is a destination, or we can call this one as a sender and this is as a receiver. So sender want to send the data to the receiver now. Now what happened? The data will not directly go to receiver. In between there are many routers, in between there are many switches, in between there is local area network, in between there is wide area network. So it needs to travel to all these nodes, then it will reach to the destination. Is it right? Now the first node is the source host. So this is the source host. So this is our source host, and the last node is the destination host. So this is the destination host. This is destination host. First node and the last node both are source and destination host. Okay. The other four nodes are four routers. Now this is second, third, fourth and fifth. These four nodes are nothing but routers. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. So these four are routers. Next, the first, the third and the fifth links. So this is the first link, this is the third link and this is the fifth link. Represents the three LANs. You can see here, first link we have LAN, third link we have LAN, and this is the fifth link we have LAN. So the first, the third and the fifth links represent the 3 LANs. The second and fourth links represent 2 WANs, that is wide area networks. So this is a wide area network, second link, and this is the fourth link. This is also a wide area network. So dear students, in exam, if this question has been asked, you can elaborate with this diagram and you can explain these points. So this is how a data link layer concept should be understood. So the first diagram shows the in-depth view of the part of the internet, whereas we can see the second diagram, it will give an abstract view in the form of nodes and links and how they are connected with each other. So with this, let me close my today's session of video. See you soon everybody. Take care. Allah Hafiz.